One more thing, human. This is a very dangerous area now. These corridors are guarded by special patrols and disguises won't fool them. Death Knights, like myself, only even greater in power. They must be avoided at all costs. If they spot either of us, they'll attack, no questions asked. Samuel controls their minds and they fear no pain, so they will be relentless in their pursuit of us. I'm sure Samuel burned our pictures into their brains. They will recognize us immediately. Stealth is the only way to beat them. What do you need to know? We're almost out of the patrol area now. But do not be reckless, human. We are far from safe. This is the patrol area. Heed well my warning about the patrols, human. Avoid any contact, or we might as well throw ourselves onto their swords.
I won't enter the parcourse.
This coward lurks here because he's afraid of entering the parkours.
No! I don't wanna! You can't make me!
He deserves no better than death. Parkours is a small death maze filled with traps. Only the most strong and cunning survive. They even offer you a reward if you are willing to enter it, but seldom has anyone lived to enjoy the bounty. You will see it soon enough, human. The entrance is on the main drill ground. We're deep in a demon's lair, on the run from Death Knight patrols, and you want to go sightseeing? Sometimes overconfident fools enter the parkour with the notion that their superior abilities will save them. But most are sent through as punishment, like this dead fellow here. We're almost out of the patrol area now. But do not be reckless, human. We are far from safe.
Stand upright, you lazy scum! You're lounging around like a bunch of apes!
Yes, sir!
If I hear you talking one more time without being addressed, I will eat your balls for breakfast! Is that clear?
Yes, sir!
We will be standing here all day until you've learned it, you filthy maggots! Hey, you! What's so funny? I saw you smiling. Do you think I'm funny?
No, sir!
Tell me what's so funny. Tell me, you son of a demon dog.
Your boots are on the wrong feet, Dad. Sir!
Be quiet, son. Who are you? I don't recognize your face. A new recruit in the Army of Chaos, huh? How strange. Normally, I'm the first to meet all new recruits. Who recruited you?
Just keep quiet, human. Play dumb. It shouldn't be too hard for you.
Lost your tongue, huh? Well, tell me what led you to join up. But consider carefully. In the name of Chaos, or I'll kill you where you stand. You smell too clean to be a real soldier, so you must be a rookie. Go get dirty, but be warned. I'm keeping a close eye on you. To you, God, weakling. Silence! 2 extra rounds for you, recruit. Silence! Only speak when you're spoken to, scum! To you, God, weakling. You still have much to learn, but at least there's still hope for you. To you, God.
Somebody almost hit the imp yesterday. It was his own fault. Why does he have to run behind the bullseyes when the shooting starts? Silly little creature.
Listen to me carefully, and you all might learn from my experience. I've proven to you that I am the very best. I've never lost. Against no man, woman, nor beast. It really is a gift, an innate ability. Even Samuel himself told me he's proud to have me in his army.
This pompous buffoon is in serious danger of being swallowed up by his own expanding head.
Did you see my last shot, recruit? It split the other arrow in two. Unfortunate for you, I'm the best marksman in Samuel's army. Simply unbeatable. That's me. I'm Edgar Shershot, the champion. Others have to train for years to achieve greatness, but I have a natural gift. I'm trying to teach you beginners some of my skills in marksmanship. Did you see my last shot, recruit? It split the other arrow in two. Unfortunate for you, I'm the best marksman in Samuel's army. Simply unbeatable. A mere recruit thinking you could beat me. How sweet. We'll speak again about a challenge when you're in my league, soldier.
They should shoot at live targets. Imps would be good. The little buggers move so fast, though.
Be careful! If you not look, you'll be hit by arrows! One got me in the unmentionables yesterday, and it didn't half sting! Fredericks! But they call me running target. Me bring arrows back after shooting.
We make arrows fast. Almost ready, human.
We're wasting our time. This little idiot can't help us escape.
You want me leave?
I'll pull his head off and pour firebugs down his neck.
Me forget I saw you. Let me forget about secret chamber. Me have forgotten. Oh, me remember again. Because Master speaks so nice, I tell you secret. Me not know how to open door, but in chamber, after corridor of exit, is false wall on right. You go through, then you not have to fight soldiers in room. You only have to find correct levers. Me not know which levers, but I know never use lever far right. It's a trap.
I don't understand it. He never misses. He always hits smack in the middle. I suspect foul play somewhere, but how can I prove it? Yes, I believe so. If someone could prove it, I would gladly give them my best bow. I was a Fletcher. I crafted the best bows and arrows in these here parts. I was a dab hand at shooting, too. At least I thought I was, until I saw our champion. Oh, my name is Rupert. Nice to meet you. Very well. You helped me discover the truth about this swindler, so I made an exception in your case.
Did you see my last shot, Recruit? Unfortunate for you, I'm the best. That's me. I'm trying to teach you begin. I'm Edgar Shershot. I'm trying to. Did you see my last shot? Unfortunate for you, a mere recruit, thinking you could beat me. How sweet. We'll speak again about a challenge when you're in my league, soldier.
Somebody almost hit the imp yesterday. It was his own fault. Why does he have to run behind the bullseyes when the shooting starts? Silly little creature.
They should shoot at live targets.
Watch out! I was hit by arrows. Wounds still burn.
Why does the fool not hide when they shoot?
The master tells me I must be here to bring arrows. Not true. You nice, but other master is not. Watch out! I was hit by arrows. Wounds still burn.
Why does the fool not hide when they shoot?
The master tells me I must be here to bring arrows. Not true. No gold can buy me a new skin, human. Vaderix, but they call me running target. Watch out! I was hit by arrows. Wounds still burn.
Why does the fool not hide when they shoot?
The master tells me I must be here to bring arrows. Not true. No. Master will hit me. You're right. I move targets for Champion Master.
So, you've come to the champion to learn from my brilliance.
The man simply never fails. The imp, you say? Thanks for the hint. I will keep an eye on this creature. I promised you a bow as reward. Well, unfortunately, I have no bow. They are all the property of Samuel's army. But I'll give you some gold instead, and then you can buy a bow yourself. Don't worry. I'll get it back from Mr. Champion after his next challenge. Very well. You helped me discover the truth about this swindler, so I made an exception in your case.
Haven't you got anything better to do than pester me? Autographs later, my friend. Autographs later.
Beware.
Of
escaped. They made me go through the parkours as punishment, but I'm a clever one. I'll live to tell the tale. Now they've got me washing all these dishes. Thousands of plates and pans, but they won't break me. Even if my hands are bloody stumps, I'll escape from here.
No one knows a safe way out.
I'm an expert in traps. I've proved it in the parkours. And I've also figured out the pattern in the exit corridor.
Don't listen to him. His brain is full of dishwater.
I might as well tell you. The first 3 traps are connected to the torches. You have to pass far to the left, then to the right, and again to the left. After the corner, it's even easier. You simply have to walk on the right side of the corridor.
I wonder how he opened the door.
Of course, you'll have to figure out opening the door yourself. Consider yourself lucky. I had to learn these things the hard way.
This is the patrol area. Heed well my warning about the patrols, human. Avoid any contact, or we might as well throw ourselves onto their swords. Out of the patrol area now. But do not be reckless, human. We are far from safe.
Hello, friend. The patrols are annoying, aren't they? Feel like I'm being watched all the time. Can't get a wink of sleep. I've heard they're hunting some dangerous escaped prisoners. At least 20 warriors, apparently. And they've killed all the guards down there. Of course, they won't come this far. They'll never get past the Death Knights.
Why, hello there! Nice to see a new face in town. Welcome to my shop, recruit. You look like somebody who values a profitable opportunity, am I right?
Tread carefully. I heard he sold his own grandmother last week for a pound of salt.
Some people joke that I've sold my own grandmother, which simply isn't true. I only sold her teeth. Well, she practically lived on cold porridge anyway. Just kidding, of course.
Yeah, and I'm a flower fairy.
Joking aside, are you interested in a little task? My name is Tully, but names are not important here. Gold knows no names. Well, a simple thing, really. You see, I've sold an item to somebody, but now I got a better offer for it. And it would make good business sense to get the item back. It's a certain book. You get the details if you do the job.
I wonder what's in it for us.
Well, I see your Death Knight carries a sword. What would you say if I'm willing to give you a better one? Are you interested?
A more powerful sword? Could come in useful, human.
Very good. Here are the details. As I said, I sold a book with the title, A Little Torture Primer, to General Brahm.
A book for sadist and masochist alike, of which he is both.
Don't ask me what he wants with it. I don't care to know, frankly. I think he keeps it in his room in the barracks, one level above. Don't worry, the General is not present in the Citadel right now. His room may be guarded, though. He was never the trusting type. How you get past the guard is your decision. If I were you, I would use force only if there are no other options. The natives? Very uninteresting people. Did you know they have no concept of currency? No coins, no gold. Imagine that. They have a caste of merchants, I've heard. But how could they work without gold? You'll have to admit all my prices are reasonable if you take into account the quality I'm selling.
want. I'll get into trouble if they see us talking while I'm on duty. We're not even allowed to laugh. Yes, they warned us. Even when somebody tells a joke. Oh dear. That's great. Especially the bit when she says to him, "You can stick that axe where..." You're killing me here.
I spy the drill officer coming this way.
No. Here, take this. It's all the gold I have. Now leave, please.
Very well.
What a handsome man. I like strong servants in dark armor. I know Death Knights are fearsome warriors, but they always have a master or a mistress. And this Death Knight is following you, so I thought. Would you consider lending me this sweetie for a few hours? What a pity. I would have liked to get under his helmet. My name is Amon, but I like it when you call me sir. I'm the medical officer here. I'm taking care of the injured men. Oh, such big, strong men. You must know about the Child of Chaos, our master. He will lead us back to Revelon as an army of chaos and glory. You've never met Samuel? He's a very powerful demon, but not one you should think of crossing. Although, I often think of it. Yes, this is the Citadel of the Lost Hope. It was built by the creatures who were native to this dimension. You must know about the Child of Chaos, our master. He will lead us back to Revelon as an army of chaos and glory. They call themselves the Rainiers, or some like that. They are also called the Rift Runners, but you won't find many around now. Yes, it has something to do with their abilities to open doors and travel to other places, even other dimensions. Oh yes, the demons hunted them down and drove them out of this dimension. Of course, I'd love to take care of your injuries, especially Mr. Cutie over there. All my healing potions I've prepared with love. Before you leave, sweetheart, if you, by any chance, see my book about poisonous creatures somewhere, please could you return it? I left it in the infirmary, and now it's missing. Would you be a doll and return it to me? Excellent. I would really appreciate if you could find it.
Come to the army of chaos, they told us. Glory awaits you here, they said. The only thing I've got so far are blisters.
Oh, my poor body. Ah, my neck is broken, and you're talking about tiny blisters on your feet?
Tiny? Tiny? My foot is practically one big blister. You could pop it and it would disappear.
What the hell is that stench?
Reminds me of when they cleaned the stables out at home.
Put your boots back on! I can't stand it.
Hey, I thought you were in pain.
I've broken my neck. Ah! Ah! Ah, my nose! Stench foot!
At least he will have an interesting time with the doctor. I've heard he likes the smell of real men.
Funny. Real funny. Ha, bloody ha. I've never thought serving chaos would be so painful. The drill sergeant is a real hard nut. Ronan is my name. Keep your fingers crossed. The medic will grant me a few days of light duty, will you? I was a, redistributor of goods in my old days. I used to deal with small, pocket-sized things, you understand. Now I'm just hoping that the Lord of Chaos gives me a hot meal once a day. Ronan is my name. Keep your fingers crossed. The medic will grant me a few days of light duty, will you? Never met one. Aren't they a myth?
Hello, partner. Are you also here for an examination from the medical officer? I've heard he makes his patients do strange things. I was the son of a nobleman. I lived an easy life. Then I heard the voice of chaos whispering to me, and somehow I ended up here. I hope I get to see some action soon. My name is Evan. That means young warrior. I've heard they live in trees. Funny, because I haven't seen many trees around here.
I've broken my neck. It hurts. I hope they'll send me back to Revelon, as much as I regret not being part of the attacks against the Paladins. Murray is my name. I was a rat catcher when the town I was working for was invaded by the army of chaos. They gave me the choice, the Iron Maiden or joining their army. And then suddenly I felt the call to fight for the Lord of Chaos. Strange that. They have long, sharp teeth. I've heard I would fight them, but with my broken neck, I can't, unfortunately.
What do you want? Get lost! Ross! Farmer! Go to hell!
I'd love to chat, but I'm on duty. Have you heard? Some prisoners escaped from the levels below, so look harmless, or they might think it's you.
Well, you look harmless enough, human. This is the patrol area. Heed well. We're almost out of the patrol area.